This is nice, man. Thanks for having us. I never knew you could have church inside the Hunger Games arena. This is amazing. This is beautiful. This is awesome. It's just good to be back in the South, man. I'm from Nashville, like I said, and so I just got back from Iowa. I was in Iowa a couple months ago. Okay, if you ever get a chance to go to Iowa, you guys, go ahead and skip it. Here's the thing. There's no reason. That is a corn maze from which there's no escape. That's all that is. I'm only judging it by the weirdest thing I saw there. I was driving along, I was on a tour bus, and we saw this funeral home in the middle of a cornfield, the cemetery, and the sign on the front of the funeral home said this: now offering double-decker grave plots. I said, you pull this bus over right now. I got questions. We get out, the guy was digging the hole. I go, perfect. I go, what do you mean double-decker, sir? He goes, well, we go 10 feet down. I said, just 6, we go 10 feet. Then we put the first person in, Then we put 4 feet of dirt, And then I guess they wait. And I want to be there when that second person goes in, So I can be like, king me. You know what I'm saying? I just need, you can move wherever you want in the cemetery after that. It frees you right up. Why stop at 10 feet? Go 20 feet down, put your whole family. Just play Connect 4. Do whatever you want to do. I told that joke in a little missionary Baptist church last week. It did not go well. This lady came down in the front after the show. I would never have a double-decker grave plot, sir. I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. She's like, I'm not offended, but my husband's not saved. So if I die first and they put him on top, then the dead in Christ try to rise, he's blocking me. And I'm not really, that's just physics right there. That's all that is. Oh, no. I grew up going to church. My mom was a good church-going lady, man. She was old school. Anybody got an old school mom? Anybody old school mom? Oh, man, mom was old school. I remember all my friends were getting tattoos when I was like 15. I was like, Mom, I'm going to get some tattoos like my friend. She was like, that is so neat. Where are you going to live? So that was a cool conversation that we got to have. My mom was great at guilt, and moms are the best at guilt, aren't they? My mom's so good. It'd be like Christmas coming up, and we'd be like, hey, Mom, what do you want for Christmas from these kids? We'd be little. She'd be like, what do you want for Christmas? She'd be like, I just want you kids to get along. Well, that's not going to happen. What if I keep punching him in the face, but we get you a gift card? How about that? Good. You need your family, though. They'll humble you, man. I was home for the holidays, and I stayed with my brother. He was like, I know you're a big shot comedian. He goes, you don't need to get a hotel. Stay with me in the guest room. You don't need to get a hotel. I go, okay, fine. So I go into the guest room, my brother's house. I walk in. I realize there's no bed. You ever have that moment of terror? He's like, no, it's fine. I'll get it. He comes in with this bag. Oh, no. No, it's fine. I'll just inflate the airbed. You'll be fine. Oh, no. Anybody slept on one of these atrocities? It sounds like it's going to be amazing. It's a bed made of air. Sounds like you're going to be sleeping on a cloud, doesn't it? You're on this thing 5 minutes. You're like, this is a pool toy. I'm on a pool toy. And they hadn't made an air bed yet that the air doesn't leak out of overnight. I wake up, I'm on the ground. The bed is around me somewhere. I laid down on a mattress. I woke up in an inflatable shame taco. Something's wrong. That is not okay with me. I think I'll get a hotel next time. Sometimes you have to rent these cars, and I get stuff that's nicer than my stuff. That's a weird feeling. You got to go back to your old junky car. I rented a car one time, and they go, we upgraded you automatically. You had so many points. I was like, awesome. And this thing had heated seats. Anybody got the heated seats in your car? That is a nice thing to have, if you know you have it. I must have bumped this button with my drink, putting in the drink holder. I'm just driving down the road. What in the world? It's a very relieving feeling, though, when you realize I'm not having a stroke. That's a cool feeling that washes over you when you realize you're okay. It's good. I don't know. I like getting to travel. That's my favorite thing about being a comedian. It's hard to stay fit on the road. I'm trying to lose weight, and you try to eat right, and it's fast food all the time. Chick-fil-A, my favorite. You guys have Chick-fil-A here. If you're going to have fast food, you got to do. That's right. That's right. That's right. They love the Lord. They're closed on Sunday. That's right. They love Jesus. It is still fried chicken. You understand you will still get heart disease, right? Everybody okay? Everybody still good? Lord. They have breakfast there, and it freaked me out. They have chicken biscuits, fried chicken for breakfast. That is America right there. Take that, ISIS. But here's the thing. They had a menu item for breakfast that freaked me out, even as a carnivore. It was the chicken egg biscuit. Have you seen this? Chicken and egg together on a Anybody else feel like that's a little bit brutal? It's like saying to the chicken, I will eat you and your unborn fetus. Get in here. I will wipe your family out, and then I'm going to go to work. I feel nothing inside. That is an angry sandwich. That's all I'm saying. That is angry. You talk about killing two birds. That's too many jokes. I apologize. It was too many. There's one too many. But I think we're weird about food in this country anyway, because I'm with my church all the time, and we go on missions trips, like to Haiti and places. We went to Southeast Asia with my church, and everybody was freaking out because they eat dogs and cats there. And the whole team, they were like, why would they do this? What a bunch of savages. Because we don't fry up cute stuff here. We got rules. It's got to be a little funny looking. That's the rule. And the funnier looking an animal is, the more cruel we will be. We won't even think about it, Like a lobster. Boil it alive. Boil him. What are you, a Bond villain? Stop it. And I used to eat lobster all the time. I can't do it anymore. A buddy of mine made lobster for me at his house. You ever have that happen? He's like 5 feet from me in the kitchen. I hear the sound of the lobster going down into the pot. This whistling, screaming sound comes out. I was like, I'm out of here. I can't do it. He comes out all defensive. Johnny, settle down. First of all, that's not a scream, okay? That's just a physiological reaction. That's air escaping. Air is escaping. I was like, that's what a scream is. That's very convenient. No, they love it. It's like a jacuzzi. They love it. It's like seeing somebody get stabbed in the parking lot after the show and being like, he's just letting off excess blood. He's fine. He's fine. I don't know. But I get it. I know. I'm conflicted too, man. And even if you're a carnivore in here, we're all conflicted about it. And I'll prove it to you. We love cute things so much that we change the name of the meat the cuter the animal gets. Why do we do that? That's a coping skill. Like chicken meat is just chicken. Fish meat is just fish. Why? They're ugly and they're beady-eyed. Kick them in the face. We don't care. We get to cows, though. We're like, cows are kind of cute. Beef. This one's beef now. That's right. That is right. We would never eat a deer. Venison. Enjoy that venison. Yummy. This isn't raccoon and squirrel meat. This is a McRib. We change the names. We change them. So... some of you guys are like, is that true? We don't know. We don't know. All I know is in Nashville, Vanderbilt University, one of the chemistry majors, he did a study on all the chemicals in some of these fast food items, and it made the news because he found a chemical in McRibs also used to make exercise mats. That is gross. And if you're in here and you eat McRibs, you're probably like, what is an exercise mat? Doesn't make any sense. Any sense at all. Hey, can I play a little music for you guys? I brought my guitar. Can I play a little music for y'all? Thank you very much. Living in Nashville's weird. People always think that you're going to run into like country stars, when you're out and about. It really doesn't ever happen, but it happened to me the other day. I saw Kenny Rogers coming out of the grocery store. And I don't know if you've seen Kenny lately. But he may have had some work done. And I'm not mad about it. That's fine, man. If it makes you feel better and you got the money, cut away. It does not bother me. I'm just saying if you are his surgeon, and you got those jowls pulled back tight, like you got to know when to hold them. My wife doesn't like that joke. She's like, that is mean. You're going to be telling that joke in Nashville, and Kenny's going to be in the back of the room crying. It's like, sweetie, all that Botox, Kenny can't cry anymore. What, are you kidding me? No way. Not a chance. I don't know. I love getting to church events, my favorite kind of events. I do corporate events sometimes, too. Those are fun because you never know what you're going to get. I was doing a corporate event a couple months ago. I was doing a hunting and fishing expo in Fort Smith, Arkansas. They did not like me. And... I tried. I didn't know what to expect of them either. I walk out, everybody, 500 people, head to toe camouflage, all of them. I was like, almost didn't see you there. Nothing. I got nothing from these people. And I didn't know what to expect from them. The stage was all set up with like deer heads mounted on the wall, staring me down my whole set. They had a stuffed turkey right at my feet, just... I'm not supposed to acknowledge the turkey, just come out and do my stuff? I felt like that turkey story needed to be told. So I wrote a song for those guys that day. This is my turkey song, and I hope you enjoy it, but I'm really not counting on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ah! He's got a gun! The next song I want to do. There's another verse, but we don't have time. I think the radio is really sad to me now. I listen to the radio. All these songs are just full of cliches. All the songs, it's all the same. They're always saying some of the dumbest stuff. And, I was listening to the radio the other day. You hear something like this. It's like, she never heard the word impossible. And she don't know the meaning of regret. She don't know the meaning of many words at all. She's stupid. I feel like some of you guys might know that girl. It's okay. Don't point. Don't look at her. Don't look at her right now. Don't look at her. It's okay. Yeah. But I do. I love music. I embarrass myself sometimes with music, all the time, Sometimes I got to do the thing. Last time I was in Orlando, I did a thing. It was a worship conference. It was called the Experience Conference. I got to meet some of these guys that lead worship. They write worship songs that I do at my church, It was like so cool. I got to meet Chris Tomlin, It's pretty cool. You guys do Chris Tomlin songs too, probably. He's a little guy, You can put him right in your pocket, Chris Tomlin. And he didn't like that. But I was like, Chris, you got to stop writing so many question songs. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, you write a song. It's a question, but then you don't answer the question in the song. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, how great is our God? Pretty great. He's got one, it's called How Can I Keep From Singing? That we used to do? It was, How can I keep from singing your praise? There ought to be a part in that song where a big choir just goes, we can't. That's all I'm saying. But secular music's no better, And then they have question songs on the radio all the time. I listen to the oldies station sometimes. There was a question song on the other day. That song should be over in 9 seconds. That's an easy question, It's by a group called the Carpenters. And you may have heard this song. It goes like this. It goes, why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Because I have bread. But I embarrass myself on the way to a show sometimes. One time a couple months ago, I was on the way to North Dakota. It's already freezing there. It's already 10 below there, And go ahead and skip North Dakota, too. And they're nice people. But I was on the way. I was just trying to power slide my rental car to North Dakota. But Jesus, take the wheel, And I'm listening to the radio. I'm here to listen to the rental car radio stations, And I hear a song on the radio I'd never heard before. I was like, this is awesome. And I got so excited. I didn't care if it was 10 below. I rolled down the windows. I pumped up the jam. And it was a radio commercial. Has that ever happened to anybody else? You just feel sad and manipulated? It always starts off great. Mom was like, I want, I need. I was like, yes, do it. It was like 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Dang it. And now I'm starving. And this is where advertising is going. You got to know that. We're the TiVo generation. We all have the DVRs at home. We're fast forwarding through the commercials, I got one of those at home. It's full of shows. I'll never get a chance to watch them all. They're piling up on there. I love that show, Hoarders, but I can't delete them. I might need them. You don't know. Don't you dare. Don't you dare judge me, Orlando. I will delete them when I'm ready. But these radio people are the worst. They trick you to make it sound like a pop song. You listen longer. You may hear this one on your way home tonight. Trapped in this place I know so well. My home is like a prison cell and it feels like I can't breathe anymore. She comes inside and dries my eyes and takes my hand, we walk outside. And I can breathe for the first time. Allegra, call your doctor please, Allegra. For seasonal allergies, Allegra. If pollen makes you sneeze, don't be afraid of trees. Just take 2 of these. Allegra. I'm Johnny W. Thanks so much. God bless you, Orlando.